You eat like a bird.
You'd know, of course.
Not really. Anyway, I hear that the expression, eats like a bird, is really a falsity. Because birds really eat a tremendous lot. I don't really know anything about birds. My hobby is stuffing things. You know, taxidermy. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'd rather stuff birds. Well, because I hate the look of beasts when they're stuffed. You know? Foxes and chimps. Some people even stuff dogs and cats. I couldn't do that. No, I think only birds look well stuffed because, they're kind of passive to begin with.
It's a strange hobby. Curious.
It's uncommon, too.
Oh, I imagine so.
Not as expensive as you think. Cheap, really. Needles, thread, sawdust. The chemicals are the only thing that cost anything.
A man should have a hobby.
Oh, it's more than a hobby. A hobby's supposed to pass your time, not fill it.
Is your time so empty?
I run the office, tend the cabins, grounds, do little errands for my mother. The ones she allows I might be capable of doing.
Do you go out with friends?
A boy's best friend's his mother. You haven't had an empty moment your entire life, have you?
Only my share.
Where are you going? I didn't mean to pry.
I'm looking for a private island.
What are you running away from?
Why do you ask that?
No. People never run away from anything. Rain didn't last long, did it? You know what I think? I think we're all in our private traps, clamped in them. We can never get out. Always scratch and claw, but only at the ear, only at each other. And for all of it, we never budge an inch.
Sometimes we deliberately step into those traps.
I was born to mine. But I don't mind it anymore.
Oh, but you should.
I do. I say that I don't.
You know, if anyone ever talked to me the way I heard...
Sometimes when she talks to me like that, I feel like I could curse her out and leave her forever. At least to fire her. Well, I know I can't. She's ill.
She sounded strong.
No. I mean ill. She had to raise me all by herself after my father died. I was only 5. Must have been quite a strain for her. It's not like she had to go to work or anything like that. He left her a little money. Anyway, a few years ago, Mother met this man. He talked her into building this motel. He could have talked her into anything. And when he died, too, it was just too great of a shock for her in the way that he died. I guess it's nothing you should be talking about when you're eating. But anyway, it was just too great of a loss for her. And she had nothing left.
Except you.
A son's a poor substitute for a lover.
Why don't you go away?
To a private island like you?
No. Not like me.
I couldn't do that. Who'd take care of her? She'd be all alone up there. Fire'd go out. Be cold, damp. Like a grave. If you love someone, you can't do that to them. Even if you hate them. Understand, I don't hate her. I hate what she's become. I hate the illness.
Wouldn't it be better if you put her someplace.
Do you mean an institution? A madhouse? People always call a madhouse someplace, don't they? Put her in someplace.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to sound uncaring.
What do you know about caring? Have you ever seen the inside of one of those places? The laughing and the tears and the cruel eyes studying you? My mother in there? But she's harmless. She's as harmless as one of these stuffed birds.
I am sorry. I only felt...
You felt what?
It seems she's hurting you. I meant well.
People always mean well. They cluck their thick tongues, and they shake their heads, and they suggest, oh, so very delicately. Of course, I've suggested it myself. And I hate to think about it. She needs me. It's not as if she were a maniac or a raving thing. She just goes a little mad sometimes. We all go a little mad sometimes.